Hello everyone, this is Lisa Watson and we are here filming another fantastic Big Thinkers interview. I'm here with my lovely friend Julian, who is an amazing graffiti artist, and I'm so glad that I got to interview you before I head over to Australia, so thank you so much.
No problems at all.
For being here. Julian, can you tell us how you became a graffiti artist?
Pretty much the same way as everyone else. There was a lot of graffiti artists in my school. The peer group was there. I was an artist, and then graffiti came along, and it was like, do you know what? This whole subway art thing, Style Wars, was just too enticing. These were two films, and this was a film and a book that really summed up the New York subway scene, and it just blew everyone's minds. So I was one of those people who were just completely into that. Big.
But what about when you were growing up? Like, did you always love drawing?
Always. Since I was about 4 or 5 years old, I've been drawing. So it was always there. I was a massive Rolf Harris fan. Really? Massive.
Wow.
And Rolf Harris Cartoon Time got me from a really young age. And that guy, for me, career idol, that's the guy.
So we can thank Rolf Harris for where you are right now.
It's just that the love of cartooning was just awesome.
I love it, my God. And so your work has taken you to some amazing jobs. Can you tell us a little bit about like one of your favourite jobs that you've done?
You know what, the funny thing is, there's been a few juicies, you know, in the kind of wilderness years of just trying to, what am I doing with myself? I did some juicies. I used to do like album covers and stuff for friends I went to school with and stuff like getting to go to Hollywood for 2 weeks to do one album cover as a kind of, yeah, that's my work. But I spent 2 weeks, you know, seeing Hollywood stars and stuff and sitting, funny enough, Criss Cross, you know, I see those guys.
You're kidding!
And I'm thinking, you know, and people like Kojak, I see these guys in the flesh like, bruh, okay, just because I did, you know, cartoons and illustration. And it was simple, like someone just calling me up and saying, you got your passport, mate? Yeah. You're coming out to LA on Friday. These kind of things, they have happened. So that's when I was like, you know what, I haven't chosen the wrong path.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do art. That's all I do.
You're totally in sync with that.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. And how do you, I mean, this is what I find fascinating, that you get paid for what you do. There's a lot of people out there on the street doing it. How did you make the cost?
You know what it was? Quite frankly, I love graffiti. Simple. My thing was, I was doing graphic design for years because I actually didn't know that graffiti as a kind of livelihood was possible. And thankfully, I got laid off when the recession hit from doing graphic design. Graphic design was fine, but there are millions of graphic designers. You need to be something different to stand out from that soup of really talented group. And I was just like, just by chance, just a mutual friend introduced me to a mutual friend and said, can you still graffiti? I said, yeah, of course I can. And I hadn't touched the paint can for years.
Wow.
And he was just like, well, if you can still do this stuff like you used to do, I might have work for you. That was like 4 years ago, and I've just been, ever since, it's been so much fun. I've been on X Factor stage doing backdrops. I've been everywhere. Just, I paint bedrooms, I do workshops with kids, I teach guys in suits, you know what I'm saying, how to do bubble letters. You know, we did working with companies like Diesel and Red Bull and all these other kind of things. Wow. Just the fact that I'm a graffiti artist, you know, there's still that kind of roguish ring to it, but it's weird the kind of respect you get. It's kind of a weird, like, it's still a bit way, you know, we're talking to someone, are you Banksy? Do you know what, I don't even know, but I guess not. But it's the sort of thing that, because people don't really know any graffiti artists personally on the whole, so when someone comes into your space like, hey, he does graffiti for a living, they all want to get kind of like, they want to get kind of like, ooh, what have you done? What trains have you hung up? Do you hang upside down like the back from bridges?
Which you do.
No, I don't.
At home, sure.
No. As far as I'm concerned,
not even off the roof.
listen, as far as the things that graffiti artists supposedly do, I'm just like, I'm getting on now. I'm not a young dude. I'm just like, I've got 3 young children. For me, the fact that I can take my hobby and feed them with my hobby, that's it. I'm happy. I'm sorted. The whole peer pressure to do everything else, this doesn't even come into it.
I love it.
I feed my babies with my art. I'm already.
I love that. I love that.
I'm already happy.
Wow.
That's me. And the fact that it is my passion. The fact that my work doesn't drag me down. I come home from work and I take pictures of my work every day and I show my kids what I've done and they, Dad, we want to see what you've done, because it's always, every job is a little bit different and it's really fun for me to do and it shows. I sit with my kids and we sit and we draw and I show them about graffiti lettering and characters and stuff because it's easy. I've been doing it a long time now. And I don't tell them, they don't need to know about the grit and the grime and the negative side of graffiti. I just want them to be kids and learn about this art form. Just like in the kids' workshops that I do, I show them about that art form.
Yeah. And then be inspired then to do what they love.
To do what they do, starting with pencils and papers and outlines and letters. It's not about running out at 3 in the morning and getting in trouble for the hell of it. It's about, you've got to learn the art form first. That's standard.
Brilliant. Well, Julia, I am totally inspired by your passion and your love for what you do, and I want to say a big thank you for being here. Where can people find out more about what?
I would say, I've got galleries of my work. The main thing is Art Jazz, which is my tag, artjaz.co.uk. I've got work up there. If anyone's on Facebook, look it up, artjaz, my artist page. I've got tons of work up there. Look us up, get in touch.
Brilliant.
Simple.
Thank you so much, and big thank you to Roadworks Media for filming today. Bye.
That's right.